This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 253. Eating the same foods repeatedly is stupid. Part 1, by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. And I'm Dr. Neil Malik, your narrator of blogs covering health and fitness. I read to you from some of the most popular blogs out there, with author permission, of course. And if you didn't know already, there are 4 other podcasts where we read you blogs. So if you like the premise of this show, definitely check those out too. You can subscribe to them in the same place you're hearing this show, by searching for Optimal Living Daily. Before I get to today's post, a big thanks to Health IQ for sponsoring today's episode. Health IQ uses science and data to secure special rates on life insurance for health-conscious people like you. You can learn more and get a free quote at healthiq.com/daily. Again, that's healthiq.com/daily. Now, today's post from Steve Pavlina is brand new. He just finished a 40-day water fast. He likes to test the limits of his own body from time to time, and that was his most recent experiment. He has a video that he posted right as he was finishing it that you can check out. But anyway, the post today is a bit on the longer side, so I'll read the first half today and the rest tomorrow. Oh, and I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July for those of you in the States. So with that, let's get right to part 1 as we optimize your life. Eating the same foods repeatedly is stupid. Part 1, by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. Do you have a tendency to eat the same foods over and over? Are you aware that it's much better for your overall health, mental functioning, and immunity to take in a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, greens, nuts, and seeds? Eating the same limited foods repeatedly increases the chance that you'll miss out on certain micronutrients, including many that haven't been identified or studied yet. A nutritionally restricted diet also increases your susceptibility to disease. Our forager ancestors moved around a lot and ate nutritionally different wild foods wherever they went. With the rise of agriculture, however, our diets became much less varied. Grocery stores now showcase essentially the same foods in every aisle: wheat, sugar, corn, soy, etc. Even fruits and vegetables have been hybridized over millennia to become the modern foods we see today. And many foods that look different are actually hybrids of a common ancestor. Broccoli, kale, kohlrabi, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage are human-created hybrids of the same plant. Humans have hybridized plants to emphasize certain traits, often making them bigger, sweeter, hardier, and easier to cultivate. When was the last time you ate a wild banana with seeds in it? Do you even know what a wild banana looks like? If not, Google wild banana to take a look. Upgrading your nutrient profile. A few weeks ago, I saw Dr. Joel Fuhrman at the Health Healing Happiness Conference in Las Vegas, since we were both speaking there. You may have heard of his well-known book, Eat to Live. He spoke about what he calls the nutritarian diet, which means eating a high quantity and quality of nutrients per calorie. The nutrient density idea was very familiar, and for most people knowledgeable about nutrition, it seems like a no-brainer that you'll function better if you eat foods with more nutrients per calorie, such as fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and seeds. If, however, you populate your diet with low-quality items like refined and processed foods, your brain and other organs will suffer for it, and you'll experience a mental and emotional downgrade. As many personal growth enthusiasts discover, eating a highly nutritious plant-based diet yields powerful benefits for mental and emotional health, such as increased mental clarity and focus, stronger mental endurance, better memory, higher levels of motivation and ambition, and a happier mood. Every month, at least a few people email me about ongoing challenges with procrastination, chronic negative emotions, lack of focus, low ambition, and other mental problems. They frequently assume there must be a psychological solution or a mind hack that will help them, but mind-level solutions don't yield results if they aren't taking good care of their physical brains first. When I ask them what their diet and exercise habits are like, the response is almost always a diet low in fruits, vegetables, greens, nuts, and seeds, with little or no exercise. How can you expect your mind to perform well if you aren't taking care of your brain properly? Drink more coffee to make up for the deficiency? In Conscious Growth Club, several members are currently doing health and fitness deep dives to explore how such changes affect their overall well-being. They're maintaining progress logs in the forums to share their results, get feedback, and make improvements as they go along. It's great to see this kind of activity. So many challenges we experience in life and business trace back to physical deficiencies or excesses that knock our minds out of balance. Our mental and emotional lives can become a lot richer and more abundant when we lay a solid foundation for a healthy brain. The catch-22 is that when you fail to feed your brain a healthy diet, you're more likely to succumb to procrastination, laziness, cynicism, mental fogginess, and other self-sabotaging mindsets. Even so, an all-out push to improve your nutritional intake and exercise habits can yield waves of empowering results, which in turn can give you the mindset and motivation to keep investing in further health improvements. I recently read the book, How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big by Scott Adams of Dilbert fame. He stresses the importance of diet and exercise to maintain high energy levels, since this provides the fuel for action and achievement. If you aren't enjoying high energy days consistently, especially in terms of your mental performance, look to your diet and exercise habits, since they're probably holding you back. If you're thinking that you'll have to eat differently than most people to be smarter mentally and happier emotionally, you're right. Do you want to be like the average person in your social circle, or would you rather be even smarter and happier? If you do the latter, you'll soon attract a smarter and happier social circle as well, and this will reinforce and support your positive progression. Nutritional variety on different timescales. One takeaway I gained from Dr. Furman's talk was the importance of nutritional variety across different timescales. He didn't speak to this point directly, but I picked it up as an underlying message. While I probably eat 8 to 10 different fruits and veggies and a few types of greens, nuts, and seeds in a typical day, I have a tendency to eat many of the same foods over and over on a longer time scale. For instance, I frequently make green smoothies with these same ingredients: bananas, spinach, mixed greens and or celery, orange or clementines, blueberries, strawberries or cherries, water or ice. Now and then I might blend in pineapple, maca, chia seeds, carob powder, mesquite powder, hemp seeds, or a few other items, but I rarely consider more than 15 possible ingredients. How many other items could I include in a smoothie though? Hundreds perhaps, just not all in the same smoothie. For other meals, I tend to eat the same items repeatedly too. Lately, I've been eating a big salad almost every day, made with romaine lettuce, arugula, tomatoes, English cucumber, avocado, sun-dried tomatoes, sliced olives sometimes, microgreens or sprouts, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. I love this salad, but of course, it's the same combo over and over most of the time. For cooked veggies, I often favor a pretty limited suite as well: zucchini, yellow squash, bok choy, peppers, onions, kale, spinach, Brussels sprouts, and a few others. I often make steamed veggies and eat them with hummus. Over the span of a day or a week, this might look like a lot of variety, but it doesn't look as varied over a longer time span. Lately, I've been applying Dr. Furman's advice by injecting more variety into the foods I eat. To be continued. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled, Eating the Same Foods Repeatedly is Stupid, by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. And a big thank you again to Health IQ for sponsoring today's episode. You're probably more health conscious than the average person, since you're actually taking the time to listen to this. And if that's the case, you deserve lower rates on life insurance. Health IQ uses science and data to secure special rates on life insurance for health conscious people like runners, strength trainers, cyclists, and more, even vegans. We're all about the research here, and Health IQ is too. They check the numbers. They found that if you frequently exercise with intensity, on average, you have a 22% lower cancer risk, a 56% lower heart disease risk, and up to a 34% lower risk of early death. But even though you might be part of this group, it's common for life insurance companies to penalize you for family history, pre-existing conditions, and BMI, yet you don't get rewarded for being active. That's where Health IQ comes in. They reward you with special rates on life insurance for being health conscious. You can learn more and get a free quote using our link, healthiq.com/daily. That's healthiq.com/daily. Now, based on what Steve revealed with regards to his fruit and veggie consumption, he's actually way ahead of most people when it comes to variety. There are so many edible fruits and veggies that we can eat, and grains, to be honest, that we just simply don't. We stick to what we know, so he's absolutely right there. Now, don't get me wrong. If you are able to squeeze in those 5 to 9 combined servings of fruits and vegetables a day, and it's pretty much the same ones, okay, you're still ahead of the game. Most people don't even do that. But if you're getting used to it, try introducing one new fruit or vegetable, maybe even once a month. When you're at the grocery store, when you're at the farmer's market, say, I've never tried that before. I'm willing to give it a shot. Pick up just one piece of that fruit or vegetable and say, I'm going to try this week. You never know. You might actually like it. Plus, there are so many recipes available at the palm of your hand now. I guarantee you'll be able to find a delicious recipe for that particular fruit or vegetable. If you do try it and you don't like it the first time, that doesn't always mean you need to give up on it. I think I've shared this with you all before. I used to hate beets. To me, they tasted like dirt. But I noticed once they were cooked a little bit and with a little bit of balsamic vinegar, oh my gosh, now I'm a huge fan. I don't mind it on my salads. It's just got to be cooked a little bit first, and now I'm happy with it. So again, just try it, and it may take a couple of tries. It may take you being a little bit creative, and you may come around. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Thank you, as always, for listening. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. I'll be back tomorrow to finish up this post. So I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this show and Optimal Living Daily, the brother podcast of this one. Literally, I'm Dr. Neil's brother. If you like the format of this show, you'll love Optimal Living Daily too, where I also read to you from blogs, but cover other topics like personal development, finance, and minimalism from bloggers like Derek Sivers, The Minimalists, Zen Habits, and many more. So for more amazing content read to you for free, come subscribe to Optimal Living Daily too, and together we'll optimize your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Health Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.